Recording in progress.
Hello, John. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear you.
Yes, John. How are you doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. We will be just starting the program in another 5-10 minutes. People will join in. Yeah, it's 9:50 now. So we have another 10 minutes. So
Yeah.
people will slowly come in. So I hope you learned interesting things last week from us. I hope you are able to enjoy the lesson. Were you able to practice in the week? How did you feel?
Yeah, I practice. Yeah, just now it's a bit of change.
Mhm.
For sitting position, I already memorize and just more practice.
Okay, good. And you got all the videos also, right, on WhatsApp?
Yeah, on Facebook. I watch it also.
Oh, very good, very good. So just keep watching the lessons on a weekly basis. Keep practicing and keep attending the class. You will keep learning more. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm just going to mute my microphone and put off my camera. So people will come in another 5 minutes, and then we will start the program. All right.
Okay, sir.
All right, dear. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining in. It is just 10 o'clock, so we are expecting more people to join in for the follow up and newcomer program. In the meanwhile, Andre, if you're there, can you take over and play some music for us for the first 5 minutes so that we can get into the meditation?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our program. Let's try to put ourselves into a meditative mood. Find a comfortable position for yourselves. Try to create a peaceful environment and see if you can bring the attention within yourself. Again, good morning and welcome to our Sahaja Yoga presentation program this morning. Vijay, if you can hear me, please take over.
Yes, Andre, I can hear you very well. Thank you for the music. And I believe all the people who have come here today have come for the follow-up program. I'm sorry, my camera was off. Let me put it on. Just a moment. Yeah. Okay, so I believe all the people who have come here today have come for the follow-up program. Girishma, Harshad, and John, I've seen you before in the programs. So what we will do today is we will do the follow-up program here in this room. I will lead the follow-up program for today. And if any newcomer or first-time comer is in here, Andre, I will put you to the breakout room so you can take the session for them. We will do it that way. Thank you, Andre. Let me just set up some background music. In the meanwhile, I'm setting up. I would like to emphasize more on the practice at home. I know it is a new routine that it's not very easy to make it fit into the slot in our day-to-day routines. It is a little difficult in the beginning, but Sahaja Yoga is very, very practical. It is not theory. It is more of practice. So the more you practice on a regular basis, practice here doesn't mean that you have to sit in meditation for hours together. That is not the practice what we are talking about. It is about keeping in touch with yourself on a regular basis. Even if you sit for meditation 10 minutes every day, it is more than enough. You don't need to practice there's no hard work involved in this. You don't need to practice for hours together, or you don't need to, read books and learn theory, nothing. Meditation is very, very simple. It's very easy. It's very spontaneous. And it works more powerful when the Kundalini energy is activated within us, which we already have. So it's very easy to incorporate this practice of meditation in our day-to-day life. It's very easy. So having said that, so please remember to do your regular meditations, regular practice. There is also salt water foot soaking therapy, which we are teaching from the second week. If you watch the videos we are sending you, so your meditation and the foot soak is going to help you to clean your chakras and make your meditation stronger, much faster. It's a very simple technique, but believe me, it's very, very powerful. There are many things which are happening inside the chakras when we do the foot soak, which we are not aware of. I felt very good effect just by starting to do the foot soak. I did for 1 week, 7 days regularly, and I started feeling the energy in my body. It is a very powerful technique, even though it looks very simple. So please have the practice of meditation and have the practice of foot soaking every day so that you can reap the benefits of meditation. So having said that, let us move into the meditation. Let us sit very, very comfortable, very relaxed. Comfort is more important, not posture. I myself, I'm sitting in a sofa. You can sit on the chair, you can sit on the bed. If you're sitting on the chair, if you can keep both the feet on the ground, grounding helps a lot. If you can sit on the ground, if you can put your feet on the ground, it's very good. The earth absorbs the problems from our chakras. You can even rest your back on the wall if you're not comfortable, to keep your back straight for a long time. Comfort is more important, not posture. So let me share some music. So we'll keep both the hands, palm open on our lap, like this. Okay? No mudras, no postures, no nothing. Just leave your hands loose, palm open. This way we can feel the vibrations better. So there is no restriction for the flow of vibrations. Now we will begin the meditation by collectively raising our kundalini, putting ourselves in a button. This is an exercise which we are teaching in the third week session video. It is there where we explain about the kundalini energy. how to raise the energy and put ourselves in bandhan. If you do not know, but open your eyes and see what I am doing. How to do the bandhan is keep the left hand center of the palm facing towards the body and keep it at the level of the hip where the Kundalini energy is, the sacral bone. A little forward and we raise our left in this way along the spinal column. This is the motion we do to raise the Kundalini energy. So when we raise our hand, we are not only raising our hand, but we are also raising our attention along with them. We have to keep our attention on the center of the palm. So we raise our attention along with our hand. Since our attention is not so strong in the beginning, we use our hands to move the attention. Everything is a work of attention. But later, when your attention becomes very strong, you just put your attention, your Kundalini energy will move. So this is how we move it. Left hand, raise along the spine. And with the right hand, we are kind of uncoiled the energy. The motion we will do around the left right hand will move from front down, back and up. This is the motion. This is the motion. So symbolically, every chakra, we are uncoiling or opening the chakra and allowing the flow higher to come. This is the gesture. Again, with complete attention. So there are 7 points along the spinal cord. So we do it 7. So you can do it along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So once you go above the head for 7, you tie a knot above the head. Symbolically, we desire that the Kundalini energy always stays above. That is the solution for all our problems. And if we can keep the energy flowing on the head all the time, we have achieved balance. So we do this gesture 3 times. The second time, again, we raise the Kundalini down the spinal cord, go above the head and tie 2 knots this time. Second time, we are going to 2 knots. 1, 2. And then we're going to bring the hands down. And the third time, again, we are going to raise the Kundalini energy 7 times along the spinal cord, go above the head and tie 3 knots. Third time, 1, 2, and 3. Now, these are not just hand motions or gestures. We move our attention along with our hands. That is what we should be actually doing. So when we raise the energy and we tie a knot, we can feel the cool breeze coming out of it. It raises the energy. It is not just a physical exercise which we do blindly, like running or jogging. It actually works. You feel the energy coming out of it. Now, after raising the Kundalini and tying the knots, we have to protect our aura or the protective shield around us, the energetic shield around us. We are going to cover ourselves with these positive vibrations. So we will keep the left hand on the palm open, left palm on the lap open, and with the right hand, we will start from the left hip. We're going to draw a parabola, to go above the head, come to the right hip, and then come back in reverse, go above the head, come back to the left hip. So this is one motion. This is called as a bandhan. Bandhan means a shield, protective shield. So there are 7 chakras. We are going to do this 6 more times. We did it 1 time. We will do it 6 more times. Second time. Third time. 4. 5. 6. And 7. So this is the action, raising the Kundalini and putting ourselves in a bandhan. Our teacher recommends that you can do this exercise before going out of the house. It protects you. It protects your chakras. No negative energy comes inside. Even it protects you from physical accidents. It protects you from bad time. Nobody will harm you if you have a protective field around you. Even if somebody harms you, nothing will affect you. You will be in peace. It will just bounce off away from you. Basically, it is all negative energy. So now we will slowly, steadily close our eyes. When we close our eyes and try to get into meditation, what is meditation? Is to move our attention, which is always roaming outside, which is always thinking about something outside. Our attention should move inside us. That is meditation. It is just a movement of our attention from outside, which is scattered, inside, which is pinpoint. So how can we move our attention inside? It's a very simple exercise. We can see what's happening in our fingertips and palm. Do you feel any tingling, pricking, heat, coolness, numbness, heaviness, pain, or a steady, cool breeze flowing? Whatever the sensations you feel in your hand, just record it. So that way, your attention will move from outside to inside. You can also see what's happening on the top of the head, on the Sahasrara chakra, where you get your connection. What are the sensations you're feeling? Some people may feel it in the spinal cord, on the chakras itself. So whatever you're feeling, the subtle sensations, try to keep your attention on that. That way, the attention will move inside and not get scattered and lost outside. So let us try to dedicate this coming 1 hour by keeping our attention within ourselves, and we'll try to meditate. We'll try to be in meditation. Now we will see which hand or which finger is having sensations. Left hand is more or right hand is more. Maybe one hand will have more cool breeze, one hand will not have cool breeze. Just try to check which hand is having more and which hand is having less. That way we can judge ourselves. Now we will clear the left channel. So we will keep the left hand palm open on our lap. And the right hand, we will leave it loose towards the ground. If you want, you can open your eyes and see. The right hand, fingers pointed towards the ground. So let it loose towards the ground, to the right side of the body. The earth element absorbs problems from the left channel. So we can use the elements, the natural elements, to clear our chakras. Earth, fire, water, air, the space around us, light, all these elements are chakras. We can use these elements to clear our. So now we will clear the left channel. So we'll put complete attention on the left channel by seeing what's happening on the left fingertips and palm. And here we will take certain affirmations, which are nothing but the qualities of the left channel. So here we will say, I am not the past. Left channel belongs to the past. I am not the past. Whatever has happened in the past is finished and over. I have learned my lessons. I will not indulge or stick and cry in my past. I am not guilty about my past. I have learned all my lessons. I will face my mistakes. I will correct my mistakes. I will come out of my mistakes, but I will not feel guilty of my mistakes. I am not guilty. Whatever has happened is finished and over. I will not repeat those mistakes. The left channel is an emotional channel. Usually people who get very emotional, they cry a lot, they worry a lot. These are the people who harm themselves. So mentally, we cannot become a very strong person not to cry. What we can do is, when we work on the left channel daily and strengthen the left channel, our emotion will become strong. Here we will say, let me meditate regularly, clear my channels regularly, and become a stronger person. Another very important quality of the left channel is the power of our desire. And desire is the root cause of action. When we first desire, only then we act upon it. So here we will say, let me drop off all the impure desires which are not good for me. How do we know which is the impure desire? When we indulge in something, if we lose our vibrations, that means it is an impure desire. And when we indulge in something, if it improves our vibrations, it is a pure desire. Sounds very simple. No mental act. No need to judge smoking or drinking, drugs, nothing. We just judge ourselves based on vibrations. You do something, you lose your vibrations, it is impure desire. Do something, it improves your vibration, it is pure desire. That's it. So here we will say, let me cultivate pure desires within me, and let me drop off all the impure desires which are not good for my meditation. Let me have more desire to meditate regularly. Let me have more desire to do my salt water foot soaking regularly. Let me have more desire to clear myself regularly. And this is going to help my meditation. So when we put a new desire inside, the old impure desires will go. We will just remain in silent meditation for a minute or so and allow the left channel to clear. In this time, just see what's happening in your left hand fingertips and palm. What are the changes happening there? You may even feel some heat going out of the right hand, the earth. Just sit in silent meditation for 1 minute. Okay, now we can slowly bring back our right hand back on our lap. Now we will do one more exercise. That is, we will take the right hand, center of the palm. We will keep it on the top of the head. Open your eyes and see if you close your eyes. Center of the palm of the right hand goes on the top of the head. We will apply little pressure and we will massage the scalp region in a clockwise direction, like we did in the first program. And here we will say, let me establish my self-realization. Let me establish my meditation by practicing regularly and improve my meditation. So if you have finished your massage 7 times, slowly you can bring your hands back on your lap. One last exercise we will do is raise the Kundalini energy along the spinal cord and take it up to the Sahaja chakra. Put this on right hand this time, not the left hand. Right hand in front of the sacral bone, facing towards yourself. So raise the energy along the spinal cord up to the Sahaja. 7 times. 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7. Now we'll keep both the hands on the lap and we keep attention on our fingertips and palm and also on the top of the head. And we will sit in silent meditation for 2-3 minutes and we will try to see what's happening in our fingertips and palm. Now we can continue the meditation, but we will watch a small talk given by our teacher about Sahaja chakra, which is the last chakra on top of the very important chakra. All the chakras are important, but in Sahaja Yoga, we connect to the Sahaja. So we listen to a small talk given by our teacher about the Sahaja chakra. But when we listen to the talk, we will remain in meditation, meaning we will try to remain in the present moment. We will try to keep our attention in our fingertips and palm and the top of the head. So our attention is inside us, not outside. And we will just listen to the talk. Let us continue the meditation by listening to the talk.
Telling you about the last center of Sahasrara. This last center, the Sahasrara, is contained in the limbic area of the brain. Our head is like a coconut. The coconut has the hair and then a hard nut and then a black covering, and inside is white shell of coconut, and inside is the space, the water. In the same way our brain is made. That's why coconut is called as Shri Phala. Is the fruit of the power that is Shri. Shri power is the right side power, and the left side power is the Lalita power. So we have two chakras, left side here is the Lalita and right side here is the Shri chakra. Now the central power is the Kundalini. That has to rise and penetrate through different chakras, enter into the limbic area and enlighten the 7 pithas, seats of these 7 chakras. So it penetrates through 6 chakras, enters into the limbic area, enlightens all the 7 pithas in the brain, which are placed along the midline of the limbic area. So we started from the back, is placed here. At the back is the Muladhara chakra. Around it is the Swadhisthana. Then is the Nabhi. Then the heart. Then the Vishuddhi, and then the Agya. So all these 6 centers are combining to make the 7th center. This is a very important point which we should know. Now the Shri chakra is the right side working and the Lalita chakra is the left side working. So when the Kundalini doesn't rise, then we do with our right side our physical and mental activities. So our brain is doing right side activity, and that's why our brain is like Shri Phala. Sahasrara is actually an assemblage of these 6 chakras and is a hollow space. On the sides of it there are 1000 nadis, and when the light penetrates into the limbic area, then the enlightenment of these nadis take place. And you can see them as flames, very gentle flames burning. And these flames have all the 7 colors that you see in the Vibgyor. But the last one ultimately becomes again integrated, and it is a crystal clear flame. All these 7 lights ultimately become crystal clear. So you have Sahasrara with 1000 petals, as they call it, but If you cut the brain in a transverse section or horizontal section, you will be able to see that all these nerves are built like this along the limbic area. All of them are like a petal. And if you cut it like this, you will find that there are many nerves in every bundle of nerves. So when it is enlightened, you can see Sahasrara as a burning bundle of flames. So when the enlightenment of the Kundalini takes place in the brain, then the truth is perceived through your brain. That's why it's called as Satyakhand, means you start seeing the truth perceived by your brain. Because so far, whatever you see through your brain is not the truth. What you see is just the outer side. Say you can see the colors. You can see the different aesthetics of the colors. You can see the quality of the thing. But you cannot say whether this carpet has been used by some saint. You cannot say whether this is made by a devil or a divine person. You cannot say that this gentleman, is he a good person or he is an evil person. Also, you cannot say about any person who is your relation whether he is a good relation or a bad relation, or what sort of a person he is, whether he goes to wrong people or to the right people, whether he has connections with the wrong side or with good side. Here good means divine. So actually you do not know anything about divinity with your mind. Nothing. Nothing. It's impossible for you to judge a person about his divinity unless and until the Kundalini reaches at least this part, which is the limbic area. You cannot make out whether a person is real or not, whether a guru is real or not. Because divinity cannot be perceived through your brain unless and until this light of your spirit shines into it. Now the spirit is expressed in the heart, is reflected in the heart. The center of the spirit, we can say, is in the heart. But actually the seat of spirit is above, here. Now at every center in the body, you receive a different type of joy. Every center has a different type of joy, and there are names for every types of joy you receive at every center when the Kundalini rises. But when the Kundalini comes into the Sahasrara, then the joy you receive is called as Nirananda. Nirananda. Now Ni means nothing else but Ananda. Nirananda. It is called as Nirananda in the brain. And this stage ultimately unfolds. First, what you know is the Satya, is the truth. What is this another gentleman is suffering from? That you see on your fingers. First you see your fingers. With your attention, you know what chakras, what fingers are catching with your attention. Then with your brain, you can depict what center it is catching. Because if you say this finger, that doesn't mean it is Vishuddhi chakra. But your brain then says it is Vishuddhi. And that depicts it that this fellow is suffering from the troubles of the Vishuddhi chakra. But still it is rational. Because you see what finger it catches and then you say. But when the Satyakhanda or the Sahasrara unfolds itself more, you don't have to think about it, you just say it. Then there is no difference between your Chitta and your Satya. The enlightened Chitta and the enlightened brain become one. There is no problem at all for such a person. There is no need to see on the fingers. No need to say anything on the fingers and then depict it through brain, which you have learnt in Sahaja Yoga. That if you find something wrong here, it means Agya. That's not necessary. You just say Agya. And you just say it and it is there. Then it unfolds more. First, it is integrated with, as I said, Chitta. Then when it gets absolutely integrated with the spirit, then whatever you say is the truth. You just say it, it is so. That is how this brain unfolds into 3 new dimensions. First, it depicts the truth through logical conclusions, because I have told you that if this finger is catching, then it is Vishuddhi. And then you ask the person, have you got a problem here? He says yes. Then you believe in me, and then you believe that this is the Vishuddhi chakra which is showing is true. This is the logical conclusion. In a way that you have experimented, you are seeing, you are still doubting whether mother says it's true or not, and then you are sure, yes, it is so. We have seen this is Vishuddhi chakra. So the truth becomes logically acceptable to this brain. But still there is the brain working out on its gross level. Then the second stage, as I told you, where you believe, you know for definite that this means Vishuddhi chakra, no doubt about it. Nobody, then we start, Nirvikalpa has started, when there's no doubt about me or Sahaja Yoga. But then the new unfolding starts within. For that, one has to do meditation. In humility, one has to do meditation. And then also for this new dimension where your Chitta itself becomes merged into your brain or into the enlightened brain,
Let us just continue the meditation for 2 more minutes. If you had opened your eyes to see the talk, you may please close them now. So we'll keep attention on the center of the palm, fingertips, left and right hand, and on top of the head, the Sahasrara chakra. We'll sit in silent meditation for 2-3 minutes more.
Okay, now we can slowly, steadily open our eyes. Okay. Whatever the sensations you feel or felt during the meditation, just record it. We can discuss it after the program now. Now we will finish the meditation by collectively raising the Kundalini and putting ourselves in a bandhan. So we know how to do that exercise. So let us do it. First time, we'll raise the Kundalini 7 times, go above the head and tie 1 knot. Second time, we'll raise the Kundalini again, tie 2 knots. Third time, we will go above the head. Now we will tie 3 knots. 1, 2, and 3. Now we will draw the bandhan around the body. So left hand on the lap, right hand on the left hip. We go above the head, to the right hip, and then come back to the left hip. So we do it 7 times. So second time, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 7. Okay. Now we can keep both the hands on the lap and relax. All right. Now the last part of the session, we will keep it little interactive. I would request you all to open your mics, and if you have any doubts, you can ask questions, or if you'd like to share your experience, you can share your experience. Or if you have any doubts in the way you're practicing at home or watching the videos at home, please, you can open your mic. Any questions? I would request you all to unmute. Okay. If you do not have any questions for the moment, again, we reach the end of the program. Harshad, yes, you opened your mic. Please, if you have any questions, sir.
No, sir. I'm continuing like this.
Okay. Right. No problem. If you do not have any questions at the moment, and if you do get any doubts later, you can always message us on WhatsApp. I will put my WhatsApp number in the chat box. Okay. This is my WhatsApp chat number. You can always message us. We are ready to answer your questions or guide you in any way possible. And we would request you to watch the videos at home, which we are sending you, the tutorial videos. They're very, very important in the beginning. A little bit of theory to learn. And if you have not received your videos, please post your WhatsApp mobile numbers in the chat box and I will send the videos to you. We also have a WhatsApp chat group where we post regular updates and important materials. You can also join the group if possible. So if there are no doubts and if there are no questions to be asked, we shall wind up the program. Yes, John, I see you open your mic. Do you have anything to ask?
Sir, maybe you forget to add me on the group.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you properly. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yeah. Now I can hear you. Please tell me, John.
I'm saying maybe you forget to add me on the group.
You are not in the group. Okay. Let me. Okay. I would request you all to. John, I have your number, but others I'm not having. If you can post your numbers, I will send you the link to add yourself in the group. Please post your numbers. I will send the link to add yourself in the groups.
Okay.
Okay, John. Thank you. I have your number, John, very well. But others, Grishma, Harshad, Najee, if you want to join the group, please post your mobile numbers there. Okay, so now we have reached the end of this week's program. As insisted in the beginning, please practice the meditation. Try to bring it into a regular routine. We know it's a little difficult in the beginning, but believe me, you will not want to lose the meditation once you get into the flow. It is very enjoyable. It is very beneficial for us. And if you do not do the meditation, you will feel like you missed something that day. It will come to that stage. So keep up the practice, and please join us for the regular meditations every week, and we will take it forward from there. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you all. Thank you, John and Harshad, for posting your numbers. I'm going to send you the link. Thank you, everyone.